Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Sige, boss.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check, audio check, audio check. Check, check, check. Okay na? Check, check. Audio check. Ah. Mic test, check. Mic test, check. Check. Mic test, check. Kaya mga dan. Ano? Wala? Bibling.
May, kasi ayaw mo na. Ayaw mo na. Ayaw mo na.
Check. Oh, yan. Audio, check. Test mic. Check.
Kita na relax.
Ay, patungo siguro. Pantay. Ganyan mo na. Ay, patong. Hindi, may press con pa dun sa kabila eh. Meron yung press con dun.
15 minutes. In 15 minutes. Hindi, si dito. Sina prosecution, sina Jenkins kasi si Barbers. Pwede ba siya? Sa pag-habak.
Yan na.
Sorry, meeting. Attorney, take yung palapitan. Okay, sir, gusto mo lang na dito.
Ha? Init kasi dun sa kabila.
So, of course.
Hello, good evening.
Sir,
Good evening na ba? Anong oras na ba?
Palapit na, sir.
Good afternoon, magandang hapon.
Attorney, so your assessment po on the first night.
Okay naman, it went smoothly. Actually, we're very happy the way the first day of trial went. No, I think for both sides naman, it went smoothly. Obviously, there were arguments. I'm sure yan ang mga napansin niyo, may arguments from both sides. But again, that's normal. Talaga namang inaasahan na magkakaroon ng mga ganyang opposing views ang bawat panig. But so far, I think it was a good first day for everyone.
Nakalamang ba kayo?
Wala, hindi naman ayaw naming magbilangan ng ganyan. I think it's just that as long as we present our case and present what we want for the day, we should be happy. Hindi naman po kami yung tipong nagbibilangan pa sinong lamang, sinong hindi lamang.
Na-monitor po ba ito ng Vice President at ano po ang sabi?
Hindi pa po kami nag-uusap sa ngayon because I just came from the defense huddle, no? So, but siguro baka mamayang gabi or tomorrow makapag-usap kami. But
Attorney, kasi yun nga, isa sa mga naging key points ng trial na is the elevation of Senator Jesus Cordero as presiding officer. So what's your thought about po doon sa pag-elevate ni ni Senator Jesus as presiding officer? And meron nga po may mga po sinasabi na si Senator Cayetano na baka daw po ito labag sa Constitution.
Siguro maghingi lang ako paumanhin sa inyong lahat dahil nga nagkaroon we always felt that this was something for the Senate to settle. But nagkaroon nga ng mga arguments kanina, constitutional issues actually. So ayoko na muna sigurong mag-comment out of respect for our senators because there were manifestations made, there were objections made on record or put on record. So siguro hindi appropriate for the defense right now to comment on that. Ano lang po, no? Gusto lang po nating galangin talaga yung ating mga senator judges.
Pinababalik na yung BIR box. Anong masasabi nyo doon? Malaking development ba for you yun sa defense?
Hindi naman, sa amin naman kasi as sa totoo lang, 'di ba? Nasabi naman namin nung time na nagkaroon ng manifestation or motion at least in our view from the prosecution regarding the marking of the documents doon na nakapaloob sa BIR box. Sinabi na naman namin doon that we are not opposing it subject to certain conditions. So ngayon na ibabalik sa amin naman wala naman kaming issue doon, no? But yun nga, nagsabi rin naman kasi na maaari pa ring humingi ng subpoena, hindi ba yung prosecution kung sakaling gusto nila pa subpoena yung mga ganong dokumento. So siguro we will reserve our comments for when that time happens or when it actually happens that they do request or move for the issuance of another round of subpoena.
The motion for arraignment. There's a motion for arraignment.
Well, kanina kasi I think it was made clear naman that nung nagkaroon ng views yung prosecution and then we also through Attorney Sheila, our lead counsel, also gave our views and our position on the matter. So parang kanina, I think na-settle na yun, no? That there was no need to do that because she is represented by counsel and under the rules, that's all is necessary.
16-minute speech po si Attorney Sheila Season. She poked holes on the allegations of the House prosecution, but among the highlight was the allusion on the confidential funds issue. Binanggit niya po si dating DBM Secretary Mena Pakandaman and former ES Bersamin, basically saying the confidential funds were approved by the President of the Senate. Ano po masasabi niyo sa argument? Was that a conscious decision to highlight that?
Well, of course, everything in an opening statement is a conscious decision, diba? Wala naman dyan na bigla na lang nasabi. So, but sa atin, again, I like to apologize to you. Kanina we were reminded by the presiding officer that we cannot talk about the merits or discuss the merits in public to preserve the integrity of the proceedings. So hindi mo na ako comment dyan. It is what it is kung anong nasabi ng aming lead counsel and definitely talagang she really prepared for her opening statement and we were happy with her opening statement.
Just a follow-up on that, sir. Reaction lang din daw kasi the argument there was, yes, it was approved by the Malacanang, but it was the OVP and the DepEd which dispersed the Senate.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to really, I understand where you're coming from. That's why I don't really want to get into it. Kasi lahat naman yan mapag-uusapan during the course of the trial. Ito pa naman ay opening statement. So, ibig sabihin, nilalatag lang namin, no? Yung kumbaga yung perspective namin o yung posisyon namin doon sa kasong hinahawakan namin. So, this is all preliminary, so to speak. So siguro makikita naman natin, hindi naman malilimit sa mga ganyan lang na statements ang buong trial. So makikita na lang natin siguro pag naglatagan na tayo ng ebidensya kung totoo, hindi totoo yung mga aligasyon laban sa Vice President.
Sir, ang magiging sequence daw ng article 413.
Yes.
Okay ba kayo doon? Anong nakikita nyo doon sa sequence na yun?
Oo, iyan sa totoo lang, yung ganyang sequence, no, that is, we have to also be factual and objective about it. Talaga namang prerogative yan ng prosecution. Sila ang may say kung ano yung gusto nilang unahin. Tayo, wala naman tayong naging problema dan. Kaya nga kung napapansin nyo, we did not register any any objection. Ang gusto lang naman talaga natin is ma-disclose, sabihin sa atin kaagad kung ano ang order of trial, ano ang order ng presentation nila ng evidence nila, nang sa ganun, makapaghanda naman tayo. All, of course, for fairness and due process. No? But as far as ano yung uunahin nila, ano yung papangalawa, that is really well within the prerogative of the prosecution, and we respect that.
Sir, based on today's proceedings, would you recommend for the Vice President to appear anytime soon?
Well, right now, I think it's too early to say. Wala pa kaming ganyang iniisip. Again, whether we recommend or not, ma'am, I'm sorry. I know the public is very much interested in that, and that's why I understand your question. But any advice given by a lawyer to his or her client is privileged by nature. So that is something that we will never disclose in public.
And if you, of course, after today's hearing proceedings also, you have to meet with your principal. And more or less, what would be the gist of your report? And based on your today's...
Again, communication between attorney and client, ma'am, is privileged. But rest assured that para lang po masagot ko rin naman yung tanong kahit pa paano, is we really update the Vice President regularly. If not once, at least several times a day on different matters, no, various matters, including impeachment. So, ano naman po, she's always apprised and updated kung ano yung nangyayari.
Without going into merits, attorney, I'm so sorry, but we will ask you what are the thoughts of the defense team regarding the threshold, because later, earlier rather, na-set na 16 despite the absence of senators. What are your thoughts?
Well, for us, I guess, all I can say is the Constitution is clear, and I'll leave it at that.
Attorney, tomorrow magsisimula na yung presentation ng witnesses. Handa na po ba ang defense para sa first day witnesses ng prosecution?
Yes, in fact, handa kami today. Because all along, we thought na kahit today, masisimulan na, no? Kumbaga, iprepresenta na yung unang witness ng prosecution. So, handa na kami today. Yung magko-cross-examine, handa na rin, no? So, lahat yan, talagang nakahanda kami for presentation of evidence ng prosecution today. So, na-move siya to tomorrow, but it makes no difference, no? So, okay naman tayo for tomorrow.
Hanggang sa mga oras na ito, wala pa po nakikitang shocking sa mga ebidensya at mga naging statement ng prosecution.
Wala naman po. Everything today from the prosecution and is expected. In fact, maybe perhaps everything from our end was also expected by the prosecution, diba? Kasi it's really preliminaries. So, wala pa naman po tayo doon sa stage na yun. I think things will progress through as the days go by, no, as trial days go.
Sir, comment and reaction sa opening statement ni Congresswoman Cristo?
Well, she's entitled to have her own opening statement. So, wala naman tayong any violent reaction doon. She's well entitled. That's her opening statement. So, I think it would be unfair for us to comment or say anything against that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you, pa. Thank you.